We're back with a brand new video. I wanted to cover Iann Dior's new album dropping this week. We're gonna go over the cover art, the track list. I'm gonna let you know all the news on to Better Things so you guys are ready for Friday. So Iann's fourth project is finally dropping. Like I said, it's called On to Better Things, or OTBT if you want to use the abbreviation for it. Iann took to Instagram to post the cover art, the date, which is obviously Friday, January 21st. He even posted a trailer for the album, including a new snippet of a song we've never heard before, which, by the way, sounded really fire. We'll go over that in the track list though. Before we get into the rest of the news, just drop a like for me, please. Go ahead and watch my Corday album reaction. I just dropped that. That's my most recent video. As long as it's subscribing to the channel if you guys are new here, I'd much appreciate it. Let's get into the rest of the video. My previous discography ranking for Iann Dior was number 1 was Industry Plant. That's my absolute favorite from him, and then I guess number 2 is Nothing's Ever Good Enough, and then 3 I'm Gone, but the last 2 projects are pretty close. We did not get an album or anything from Iann in 2021, and honestly, since I'm Gone released in 2020, he's been pretty quiet. He's dropped a few songs like Holding On. He's been featured on a few random things here and there as well. But then, obviously Mood with 24K Gold was a humongous song. Other than that, we got, an EP with a couple songs like Shots in the Dark, and a few other loose singles released throughout the year. But he's been pretty quiet, and I'm glad that we have that hype of a new Iann Dior project back, because it's honestly been a while now that I think of it that I've heavily listened to Iann's music. Recently, the last few days, I've been listening to a lot of his music and gearing up for the album, and that hype is back for me anyway. Of course, I'm really happy this project is finally dropping. It took so long to come out, and I've always been a humongous Iann fan, so now that we're in a new rollout, it is absolutely go time, and I'm dialed in. So let's check out the track list. He took to Instagram the other day to go ahead and post the track list. It consists of 15 songs. It doesn't have a lot of features. It has Uzi, MGK, and then a few other tracks have Travis Barker on production, but I like how it's, short. I like how there's not too many features, and I think that this is the perfect track list for it. There was, potential of Kid Laroi being on a song, but he isn't. There was potential of Doja Cat being a song, but that's not on there. We thought, Young Thug might have been on there, but he's not. So turns out it's gonna be mostly Iann Dior for this album, which is really good. That's how it is most of the time for his projects anyway. The first track is It's You, solo song, and then number 2 is Complicated, a song that he's been hyping up for a while. Number 3 is V12. This was a single released last year with Uzi. I think this is like middle of the road when we're talking Iann Dior songs. I think it's still good. It's actually grown on me a little bit, but I don't think the song is crazy. It probably won't be the best on the album. Number 4 is I Might, back to solo songs, and then track 5, Heavy. We got track 6, Dark Angel. Track 7, Obvious with Travis Barker. Track 8, Heartbreaker with a 3 as the E. I don't know if that means anything, but some Playboy Cardi spelling right there. And I mean, the rest of the album is spelled in lowercase, so that's how you know the Iann Dior album is gonna bang, is when it's these type of vibes. And then track 9, Options. 10, Regret. 11, Thought It Was with MGK and Travis Barker. Really excited for that one because Iann Dior, MGK are pretty crazy. I'm glad to see that on the album. That makes me really happy. Track 12, Sinking. 13, Let You, which was a single. I love this song. It was in my favorite songs of the year last year, 2021. This song just grew on me like crazy. I said in the reaction that it was a dangerous Iann Dior song, and I'm really happy it's on this album. That song is still on repeat to this day. Track 14 is Fallen, and then 15 is Hopeless Romantic with Travis Barker to end it off. There you go. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think of the track list. For me, I'm honestly not a humongous Iann Dior freak when it comes to snippets, leaks, all of that. I do recognize a few of the titles like Complicated, I Might, Hopeless Romantic, that type of stuff. But the last snippet that I saved or even cared about for Iann Dior was Shots in the Dark, and that already released and was almost a year ago at this point. Which honestly was probably a good thing that I wasn't, going crazy and just constantly on the Iann Dior news. Just because the album took so long to get out, so I would have made a lot of pointless videos. I think I've already made a few Iann Dior videos that probably have to do with nothing at this point. Look out for that on either Friday or Saturday. If this album is really good, and we need to make more videos on it, I will do a tier list. I'm down to do that. I don't think this album's gonna have a Gone Girl on it, you know what I'm saying? that's probably going to be a hard song to beat because that's one of my favorite songs of all time. I do expect this album to be really good from Iann. I don't think anyone's saying his last project from 2020, I'm Gone, was his absolute best. So it's been since 2019 since Iann's put out his absolute best work, and we're in 2022. And Iann Dior is someone, in my opinion, who has not missed yet, and that's not me on my hands and knees. It's really the truth. This guy has not missed, and I appreciate that he's very versatile and will always mix it up. Industry Plant had a lot of different styles on it, so we'll see if On to Better Things has a lot of different styles. Other than that, he's been hitting tour, just started, and so that's pretty cool. No one ever comes to my area, so I don't ever go to shows. But yeah, On to Better Things, rollout has begun, tracklist is out, covers out, pre-saves out, all of that. Please go check out my other videos on the channel if you guys are interested, as well as liking the video. Please let it hit the algorithm for me. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, notifications on, you guys know the whole deal. And peace out, everyone. Thank you for watching.